Many are concerned that the Ripple SEC case could delay the approval of an XRP ETF. In this video, we'll dive into that topic and discuss Jeremy Hogan's perspective on what might happen first. Will the Ripple SEC case conclude, or will we see an XRP ETF approved? We'll also explore a crucial topic that's flying under the radar: how the XRP ledger, through interoperability, has the potential to become the most significant blockchain in the world.
I've been trading crypto successfully for over 380 days, consistently closing every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $29,000 in profits by copying my trades. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in the profile description and start copying my trades for free today.
One key element is Interledger, a technology overlooked for nearly a decade, but poised to revolutionize the industry. Thanks to everyone who likes these videos and subscribes to the channel, it means a lot. In this video, I want to highlight an exciting new Ripple partnership utilizing XRP. Many people often ask, where are the partners? Where are the institutions? Well, here's a major one you might have missed. It seems to have flown under the radar, likely because not many people are familiar with the company or what they do. While I won't attempt to pronounce their name, this partnership focuses on enabling remittances between Portugal and Brazil, showcasing yet another example of Ripple's ongoing efforts in the payment space. This company handles nearly 90% of foreign exchange transactions and has processed tens to hundreds of billions of dollars in the past decade. They're connected with major players like Western Union and other remittance companies. This feels like a significant development that's flying under the radar, as no one else seems to be operating at this scale. It's an exciting sign that Ripple is still landing major partnerships and making them public. This highlights how progress continues steadily in the background. While major banks in the US have yet to fully embrace the space, likely due to regulatory uncertainty, the industry is still moving forward. Ripple, in particular, is making significant strides by forming partnerships with fintech companies and remittance providers that aren't bound by the same regulatory challenges as traditional banks. This raises an important question. Will institutional investors view XRP differently from the rest of the cryptocurrency market? In my opinion, the answer is a resounding yes. XRP is poised to stand apart. Investors will see developments like an XRP ETF and a Ripple IPO as game changers, distinguishing XRP from other cryptocurrencies in the market. People are going to notice things like Brad Garlinghouse being part of the Cryptocurrency Council, which will highlight the unique utility of XRP compared to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. For those of us already familiar with Ripple and the XRP ledger, this isn't news. We've always understood the strong fundamentals and the differentiation Ripple is building. However, many people need simpler, more direct explanations. They need the facts laid out clearly in front of them, and these developments are doing just that. Right now, we're seeing a surge of interest in XRP ETFs, though we're still waiting on BlackRock to make their move. I expected them to act sooner, but it's likely we'll see something from them in the coming months. CoinShares has announced the listing of another XRP ETF, along with a new trading application set to launch on NASDAQ. This is an exciting development. With more financial institutions filing for XRP ETFs, we can expect billions to flow into the XRP ecosystem over time. These small details, which may not seem significant at first, are actually key to solidifying XRP's position with institutional investors. That brings up an intriguing question. Can an XRP ETF be approved while the Ripple versus SEC case is still unresolved? Is it even possible to have an XRP ETF while Ripple is facing legal action from the SEC? It's a fascinating topic, and to be honest, I wasn't sure of the answer. My initial thought was probably not, but maybe. How does that even work? Jeremy Hogan shared his thoughts on this, and his answer was pretty interesting. According to him, it's far more likely that the case will be settled before the ETF approvals. There are two key points I want to dive into here, especially his choice of words. He mentions that it's far more likely the case will be settled before those ETF approvals happen. This is important to note because, personally, I'd much prefer a settlement over a dismissal. A settlement would bring greater clarity for Ripple and its products in the US, providing a clearer path forward. On the other hand, if the case is dismissed, we'd still be left waiting for new legislation. For example, Ripple and the SEC could potentially strike a deal, If you want to sell XRP to institutional investors classified as a securities transaction by the judge, simply fill out this form. Through the settlement, we've outlined the process, specifying exactly what needs to be done to ensure compliance. If the case is dismissed, Ripple might be told that their actions constitute a securities transaction. However, there's no clear way for them to register it as such. This is a key point to consider. Just because something is classified as a securities transaction doesn't mean it's illegal. It simply means registration is required. However, if there's no way to register it, it becomes effectively illegal. If Ripple can reach a settlement with the SEC and establish a compliance structure for these products moving forward, and if the SEC is open to collaboration, which they almost certainly will be, then dismissing the case wouldn't make sense. Ripple should focus on identifying exactly what needs to be addressed. They can compile a list and say, "We need clarity on X, Y, and Z," allowing the SEC to provide that guidance. Ripple can then respond by asking, "Where do we register? How do we proceed?" and work collaboratively with the SEC to meet all requirements. This approach could allow the SEC to offer direction without going through the lengthy lawmaking process. Ripple might even secure some tailored solutions that the broader industry could have to wait longer to achieve. Resolving this case through a settlement would be beneficial, and it seems Jeremy Hogan shares this perspective. If the case is dismissed outright, we gain clarity that XRP isn't a security, but it may not provide Ripple with the opportunity to pursue many of its current goals. A settlement provides Ripple with a significant opportunity. While it won't give banks complete clarity to hold XRP or issue tokens on the XRP ledger that will require action from Congress, it does allow Ripple to approach financial institutions with confidence. Ripple can say, "The SEC has approved this product, so you don't need to hold XRP to start benefiting from it." It also enables Ripple to reassure partners by stating, "The SEC settled the case and can't take legal action against us again. These products are good to go." This is why the prospect of a settlement is so exciting. It opens the door for Ripple to move forward with its partners and products. I'd be thrilled if we could move past the dismissal phase and head straight into a settlement. To me, a settlement is the ultimate goal for Ripple and XRP's future. It's also encouraging that Jeremy Hogan believes a settlement could happen soon, potentially even before the ETF issue is resolved. As for the ETFs, we're still waiting. All the filings are in, and the new SEC chair will need to start reviewing them. Let's see how it all unfolds. There's going to be a lot of back and forth with paperwork and filings before we see these ETFs go live. However, according to Jeremy Hogan, all that back and forth will likely wrap up before the case is resolved. This means the case won't hold up the launch of the ETFs, as it will already have been settled by then. Now, imagine this. The case gets settled and XRP's value starts climbing. An XRP ETF goes live, pouring billions into the asset. Ripple launches its IPO, drawing the attention of the biggest financial institutions. And don't forget, those institutions will be utilizing XRP as a digital asset. We're at a pivotal moment for XRP. Ripple's focus on institutional adoption positions it uniquely for what's ahead, and there's some major momentum building just around the corner. Before wrapping up this video, I want to quickly talk about one last topic, Interledger. Earlier today, Saul tweeted that Interledger will dominate the interoperability space, and honestly, that might even be an understatement. I don't think enough people are giving Interledger the attention it deserves. In my opinion, it has the potential to completely transform the way we think about interoperability. Let me explain why. Many people focus on how to link different blockchains together, blockchain to blockchain to blockchain. While that's an important challenge, I believe the bigger issue is how to connect blockchain with traditional finance, TradFi. The goal is to enable seamless transactions of value routed through the most efficient means possible. We need interoperability protocols that eliminate the complexities of bridging systems. You shouldn't have to worry about what's locked up where or whether XRP is being used in a wire transfer. Connecting financial products should be effortless. When you send a text message, you don't think about how it gets delivered or the specific protocol it uses. The same goes for email. You don't worry about how it moves between different providers or how it's routed based on the sender and recipient. Sending value should be as simple as sending an email. With XRP, you currently have to consider whether the recipient has an XRP address, whether they're on the blockchain, or if you're sending to a centralized exchange or a wallet. These complexities are things people don't want to think about. They just want to transfer value from point A to point B. If the XRP ledger proves to be the most efficient way to do that, it will naturally be the preferred choice. Interledger is establishing a standard for interoperability, making it easy to transfer value from point A to point B. You don't need to worry about the complexities or differences between systems. It simply finds the most efficient way to complete the transfer. I believe this strategy will ultimately prevail. By creating a standard that everyone can connect to, value flows through the most efficient route, whether that's Trapify or XRP. To me, the answer seems pretty clear. What's needed is a unified messaging standard that allows everyone to use the same protocol and seamlessly interact with different value repositories without needing to understand the specific protocols involved. The goal is to move value as effortlessly as we move information. When I send information over the internet, I don't have to think about the underlying systems. It just works. Value transfer should be just as simple. Interledger aims to solve the challenge of interoperability. Ripple played a key role as one of the foundational creators of the Interledger protocol. This technology has the potential to drive mass interoperability and push blockchain into the mainstream. The XRP ledger continues to be a highly efficient tool for seamless value transfers. Meanwhile, Interledger is poised to reshape the financial world by allowing institutions to connect to a protocol that uses XRP directly, often without their awareness. In my opinion, Interledger could revolutionize the entire market. This is something I plan to research extensively over the next few years. From what I've gathered, it's not the kind of development that will generate hype since there's no token involved. However, it's a foundational element that connects the XRP ledger to major financial networks, enabling seamless interoperability. This allows financial institutions to adopt the market effortlessly. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you found this update helpful.